Hi, we're at the Isle of Lesbos too, on the mall, with Miss Jane for you, Barbara, the Empress of Lesbos. Hi, Miss Jane.
Hello, I'm Miss Jane, the owner of Isle of Lesbos and Isle of Lesbos Mall. And I wish you all very welcome. Now I leave the word to my partner, Brooklyn.
Well, thanks, Miss Jane. It's really nice to be here. And Brooke, we're here with Brooklyn Ricana, the goddess of Lesbos, of the Isle of Lesbos. Hi, Brooke.
Hi, Access. Thank you for coming.
This is a lovely mall. I am just having a ball here.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you feel that way.
Can you tell me a little bit about the Isle of Lesbos and the Isle of Lesbos 2?
Yes, well, the Isle is made of two parts. First part being the mall, and second part being the club. So we are standing right now at the mall section.
Good, okay. Now the club, this is for women only. The club part is for women only, and you have many activities over there. What kind of activities would be interesting for, you know, a visitor?
Well, okay. If someone were to visit the dock area, which is the club, there's dancing, which takes place until basically your heels come off. There is hand gliding. There is swimming. There is also a ranch where you can go horseback riding. And there's also intimate spots, private moment spots with cuddling positions. And I'm sure there's much, much more if people want to find, you know, intimate spots they like to be in private with.
Right. And I remember you showed me a beautiful beach.
Yes, there's a beautiful beach, which is, of course, not too far from the dock area, and also, you know, it's open to anybody to basically go swimming, or you could do you can basically, you know, do whatever your pleases comes to mind at the beach area.
Ah, it's very pretty. We were looking there at, I think, sunset, or sunset, was it?
Yes.
It was very pretty. Very, very pretty.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then you come to the mall, and you have this whole island that is a huge mall that you've just redesigned. It's 2 stories, I noticed, and it has space for a couple hundred vendors, I think.
Yes, and there's about 200 available, but right now, presently, that are occupied are about 147 or so. The whole idea of this mall is to give it a more spacious, more classier look. This is what we're opting for. People can roam around freely and not feel, you know, too close off. And also, we would like to mention that it's 2 floors. So pretty much, it's a pretty big mall for people to roam around in.
It is very big, but it's very spacious. So you don't have the feeling of, you know, it's all cramped up. You know, I could be here for a couple hours and probably not see the same thing for that whole time.
That was the whole idea of it, is to feel pretty comfortable and pretty spacious. You know, pretty much, yes.
All right. Now you have a couple of events that you're going to be doing in order to kick off or have a grand opening for the new mall, and one of them is having a contest.
Yes, there's a contest that's associated with the opening of the mall. So for women who want to become a model and be a part of Isle of Lesbos, they would have to come to the mall and click on the application form, which is on the poster.
Oh, I see. Okay. Now, who's running this contest?
Well, there's a lovely woman by the name of Itzy Bailey, who is the CEO of the model agency for Isle of Lesbos, and that's the person they would have to get in touch with. Basically, come to the mall, click an application, fill the application form, and then drop it in her profile.
Oh, very good. Very good. Now, one of the things that this modeling contest is going to be doing then is having a fashion show, which will be launching a new design line that you guys were going to be having here at the mall. The Witch Designs?
Yes, the fashion show is going to be in part with the new witch design line, which is produced by my partner Hecate Cortez. She is in charge and in the midst of producing beautiful corsets, and of course there's going to be other type of clothing that's going to be added further down the line.
Right. So then a person can come to the mall and enter with an application to enter the contest, and if they're selected to be one of the models, they would actually get to model one of these beautiful corsets.
Yes, the opening of the fashion show would start with the Wish line designs, which is, of course, once again, designed by our own Hecate Cortez, yes.
That sounds very exciting, and it should be a lot of fun. And you're going to be actually videoing the fashion show itself?
Yes, I'm in charge of the video production. So basically, when it comes down to the opening of the fashion show and introducing the new Witch line designs, I'll be videotaping the whole fashion show. And this is what we'll be offering as a service, is video production and launching of the new Witch line design clothes. That's right.
Cool. Well, we'll definitely have to be talking about that at a later date. So how would somebody find the Isle of Lesbos and the Isle of Lesbos Mall?
Oh, well, that's very easy. They can pretty much go through the search engine and they can pretty much key in words such as Lesbos or Lesbos Mall or lesbian places, and as soon as they enter that under the tab of places, it pretty much shows up in the first or second landmark, and basically they click on landmark and they immediately are taken here at the entrance of the mall.
That's great. That's really good. And you have a motto for the mall and, well, the whole area, the Isle of Lesbos, right?
Yes, we have chosen the slogan, "Every Woman's Desire." I find it suits any woman in particular. It doesn't have to necessarily just be a lesbian, but could be bisexual, straight, pre-ops, transgenders, any type of woman. It appeals to any type of woman, so therefore, also the mall is open for men too. Let's not forget that. We have to add the men here. So yes, it's pretty much open to any gender.
Great. So every woman's desire can be found here at the Isle of Lesbos.
Yes.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Brooklyn, and thank you very much, Miss Jane.